Hey, free coins. Who wants them? Well, I'm assuming you do because you clicked on this video, so let me help you out. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 23 video on the channel. In this one, we're going to be going over one of the easiest free coin making methods in this entire game, which you really need to take advantage of ASAP. And boys, before we get started, Daddy's home. Okay, now what I'm referring to when I say that, first of all, you better relax. Second of all, I'm talking about the Justin Herbert 0.5 completions line on Underdog Fantasy. If you are signed up with code SWIFT, go on over to the app and check out the line. Because as long as Justin Herbert completes one pass or more, which is a guarantee, you're going to be winning some money. Now, big shout out to Underdog Fantasy for putting on that special. If you want to check out the app, I will leave them linked in the description. Just search up Underdog Fantasy on the App Store or go on over to the link in the description. And the site basically allows you guys to make some higher or lower player picks like these ones right here and win some real cash. So if you want to check it out, again, I will leave it linked in the description. We're going to hope to make some money off the special as well as some money off of the wild card weekend in NFL. But without further ado, let's get started and talk about getting these free coins. Now, you probably guessed it. To get these coins, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my sets and I'm going to go on over to the playoff game predictors. And EA Sports really changed the way these work this year. And I think it benefits us a ton because you can essentially get unlimited predictor tokens. Now, I'll show you how to get some for free in just a second, but if you want to, you can actually also buy these tokens for 3,000 coins per and complete these predictor sets. Now, basically, the way predictor sets work is you get these predictor tokens, which you can put into these sets, and then for any kind of bet that you make, if you get it correct, you'll get a certain amount of coins. As you can see for this one right here, if we predict the Ravens are going to win and we're correct, we'll get 11,220 coins. Now, before we get too excited and talk about the best picks that you guys are going to want to focus on, let's just get some collectibles for free. Now, to get these collectibles, what we're going to do is we're going to navigate on over to our field pass and we're going to take a look at the playoff field pass in this game because fellas, there's a ton of opportunities to get these collectibles by just getting up your level. Like, man, at level 15 you get 2 predictor tokens, at level 16 you get an 86, but like at level 12 you get a couple more tokens, at level 11 you get a 93, at level 10 you get 2 more tokens. So there's a ton of opportunity to get these tokens for free, and essentially the way you're going to claim them is just by going to your unopened packs and opening these up. So yeah, let's get these tokens absolutely free, which we're going to be hopefully translating into a nice amount of coins. We firstly got this game predictor pack, which I think we just get for logging on, and this should give us a token. I would expect we actually might get 2 of them. No, we can't be too greedy. We're just getting 1. Want to open up packs with better odds than EA Sports gives you? Well, check out mudpacks.com to open up packs, win coins, and withdraw them directly to your account. And of course, use code SWIFT as you're checking out the site for 15% off. Now, next up, we've also got these like 5,000 coin or predictor token packs right here. I'm gonna go with the tokens. I think it's worth it to go with the tokens. I think like realistically, you should be able to turn your tokens into over 5,000 coins. We're getting 2 of them right here. So as long as we like get at least one of the picks correct with these, we're making over 5K. And yeah, I'm gonna be collecting some tokens right here. Let me open up these final 2 packs and then I'll show you guys a couple other ways you can get tokens because I'm actually kind of interested by this second option. Okay, so as you guys can see, these are all the predictor tokens that I've gotten for free. I've got 7 right here as well as 1 more down at the bottom, so a total of 8 tokens for free. And for the time being, I'm just going to use those 8 tokens, but fellas, if we go to our playoff sets right here, as you guys can see, for putting in an 86 overall player, we can get 2 tokens. Now, at the end of the video, I'll kind of go a little bit more in depth in this to see whether or not it's worth it and whether or not you can make coins, but for the time being, all I'm going to do is just use the free tokens I've got to kind of optimize them and maximize our value. Okay, so let's get started with our picks. Now, for every single game, there's going to be a winner and a loser pick. So for Niners Seahawks, there's a winner and a loser, and then there's like 2 other, we'll call them prop bets. So like this one right here is for the Seahawks to score between 21 to 30 points. This one would be for the Seahawks to score 14 or less and the Niners to score 35 or more. And depending on how rare these picks are, you'll get a certain amount of coins. Now, of course, the Seahawks are underdogs in this game, so if you do this set and the Seahawks win, you would get 15,000 coins in return. But if, let's say, for example, you did the Niners set, since they're relatively heavy favorites, instead of getting 15k, you would only get 4,400. And then, of course, for some of these prop bets, the odds are going to be relatively different. So like this one right here seems pretty rare, and it is. As you guys can see, you're going to be getting 23,000 coins if you're correct. Now, what I've done is I've gone through and I think I've optimized the best ones to do. Let's start it off by going over my favorite winning team bet, and that's got to be the Bills, man. The Bills at home, playing against a backup quarterback, and the odds on this are pretty good. As you guys can see, we get 4,200 coins if it's correct, which is going to be basically the same as as the Niners game, going to be basically the same as even some of the games that are going to be relatively close. Like if we wanted to do something on the Cowboys right here, we'd only be getting 5,900 coins, almost the same as the Bills one. So Dolphins fans are not going to be happy with me, but personally, I think the Bills one feels like it's a necessity. I'm actually going to be doing this set a total of 6,000 coins. Hopefully we get them all correct. We'd be getting like 30,000 coins for free if the Bills end up winning, and I think there's a really good chance they win. It's not like they got to cover the spread and win by 14 points. No, all they got to do is win a home playoff game with Josh Allen at quarterback going against Skylar Thompson or Teddy Bridgewater. I think that feels pretty likely, and I think we are likely going to be making the coins off of this. So let's put a few in here. I'm probably going to do like 5, maybe 6, and then we'll get a little bit risky with a couple of my other picks, but one of them that I've been looking at, man, it feels really nice. Okay, now in terms of betting on winners, I don't think there's a ton of other value in here. As you guys can see, like most of these aren't going to be paying a ton. If we bet on like the Giants or the Vikings, for example, we're not going to be getting a lot back. We're getting 5,000 coins. It's only 1,000 coins more than the Bills one, but the Bills one is just so much more likely to happen, so I think it's worth it. But next up, fellas, let's take a look at some of these props, and I think there is one that feels really likely and really valuable. Starting it off with the Cowboys ones, neither of these seem too likely. Like these seem really random. This one says the game is tied at halftime and the Cowboys win. Like what? That's so random. And then this one says exactly 6 touchdowns are scored between each of the teams. Like what? That's so random. The odds of that seem relatively low for this game as well. Both teams score at least 22 points. You know, that could maybe happen, although I don't think the Bengals will get to that number. Looking at this one right here, it says under 39 total points scored. I actually don't mind this one. Out of all the ones I've seen, this one might be the second best because I think there is a chance that it kind of becomes a defensive game. Then next up, they have Daniel Jones for a rushing touchdown and Saquon Barkley for 100 yards. Like, come on, that's not super likely. But the one that I absolutely love is this: Josh Allen to score 1 or more passing touchdown and Stephon Diggs to get 1+ receiving touchdown. And these two are set up perfectly. If Stephon Diggs catches a touchdown, it's gonna be from Josh Allen, and that's gonna mean you're getting 12,500 coins. Now tell me that doesn't feel pretty realistic. Like Stephon Diggs catching a TD, I think there's a pretty good chance of it. And when we compare that to some of the other picks in here, like Trevor Lawrence for 275+ yards and ETN to score a touchdown, you get 14,000 coins for that. That's only 2,000 coins more. And again, I think it's significantly more risky. So the pick that I really like is this one right here. I'm going to be maxing this out. Unfortunately, we can only do it 3 times, but I'm putting 3 tokens in this, and man, all Stephon Diggs has to do is catch a touchdown and we're making 12,500 coins. But honestly, I would just do the free part, and then once you've done that, if there's other stuff you want to try, you most certainly can. I'll probably try this one right here because I actually do think that this game could go under, so I'll just put a couple tokens in this. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, be sure to scroll down and leave a like and check out Underdog Fantasy, man. If you're feeling good about these picks, you can win real money on Underdog instead of winning mutt coins. So yeah, until next time, I'm out. Peace. Don't forget to click this video that's on the screen right here. I think you're gonna like it. What are you waiting for? Click the video, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.